So I'm pretty sure you guys know who Cody is, obviously because you clicked this video and you're not a tard.
Alright, Cody, let's have an uncomfortable conversation.
Dude, you're drinking cum powder? Oh!
But I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really watch the guy because I only knew he existed. I didn't care to watch him. But yeah, he just got hit with an allegation. We love those allegations. But he was 25 and Tana Mongeau was 17 years old and they hooked up apparently.
I always say you can't expose me because I'll expose myself first.
So getting into the background of this, Tana Mongeau, mongeau, is that how you say her name? I don't even know, honestly. But she had a live podcast episode where her fans came up and asked her freaky questions.
The smallest you've ever had sex with?
Oh my god, no one look at me, Cody. I can say that. I was literally 17, I can say that.
And then she proceeds to nonchalantly expose Cody by saying that she was literally 17 when they hooked up. She's like a nonchalant dreadhead the way she said that. And this is relevant now because people started to finally put the pieces together and be like, this guy was 25 years old and she was 17. That is not so skibbity of him.
I hooked up with Cody when I was 17 and he was 25.
So here she officially claims that she was indeed 17 at the time and he was 25 at the time, which is definitely not so skibbity of bro to do. But this next part is even worse.
There was a situation with Gabby Hanna at a playlist live where she pulled him aside and told him like, yo, she's 17. And then we still went and hooked up.
So in here, she says that her friend Gabby Hanna, which is another YouTuber, even told Cody that, yo, bro, she's 17. You might not want to do that. But he didn't care and disregarded it and still hooked up with her. You know, I would understand if she lied about her age. Or, you know, some states in America, the age of consent is 16. But unfortunately for the little bro over here, he was in Florida at the time. And the age of consent in Florida is 18. So, bro had a little oopsies.
Hello, main channel viewer. First of all, before we get started, I wanted to let you know
I don't care if she's 17. I'm still gonna go for it. Yeah. And here's another video that was lost in the archives and somehow find its way back on the internet of Gabby Hanna literally talking about this same exact situation like a couple years ago. And she described it pretty much the same way that Tana Mongeau did.
One time, I told a guy, I saw him making out with a girl at a party who was underage, and I pulled him aside and I was like, hey man, you probably don't know, I know she like looks a little older, she's underage. Watch it. And he's like, oh my god, thank you for telling me. And then he turned that.
And remember, this is all alleged. This allegedly happened. But even with this being alleged, this does seem pretty legit with all the evidence. And it does all add up, if I'm gonna be honest. And it doesn't sound like cap at all. But obviously, this is the internet. And some people tend to disagree. And in this case, and Tana's reputation for being a liar, if any of you were from the golden era of YouTube, you would know what I'm talking about. Because Tana used to post like insane dramatic story times that were completely made up. And she would just oversaturize them and make them super dramatic. That literally made her pretty famous. Like, that built her audience. That was her, like, stepping stones for being famous.
This isn't just some crazy tea. It was a crime.
And then a great YouTuber that wasn't a cuck at the time made a video pretty much exposing her and all her lies.
What we do here is go back.
And that great YouTuber at the time was iDubbbz, the one and only iDubbbz, the one that didn't marry a woman.
Commentary YouTubers have no idea what it is to work a normal job, let alone put on a whole event, okay? You have no clue.
Cut my life into pieces.
I wonder what he would be like right now if he didn't, like, marry that woman he's with right now. I wonder if he would still, like, be making good content. Man, I miss the old YouTube, bro. Holy.
Then I kind of try to like break free, you know what I mean? Like get his arm away from me, and so like the first time I tried to, like, he didn't like let go, and that's where my brain instinct's like, okay, does he have a gun? Does he have a knife? Like whatever. This was very quick. It wasn't like.
But yeah, there's like countless comments on Tana's stuff being like, oh, can you prove that this actually happened? Where's your evidence? Can you prove this? Just nasty stuff.
What was she wearing? It's Tana, so who cares? Well, it's Tana Mongeau.
But that clip I just played of Gabby Hanna literally exposing it years ago and describing it in exact detail on how Tana's literally describing it right now as these allegations just came out. Like, I think that's enough evidence to make your own conclusion if you're not brain dead.
I grew up loving him, and I think you know what I mean? Like, I was just like excited and a fan.
And this is a situation where it is hard to prove like claims from either side of the other party. Like, this is hard to bring evidence against. But yeah, this is all the evidence the internet has at the moment to back up the claims that Cody, who was 25 at the time, hooked up with Tana Mongeau, who was 17 at the time, and he knew. 100% he knew that she was 17 and still did it. That's crazy.
But even if what Tana says is false, your silence is still grossly incompetent at best.
My personal thoughts on the situation, if bro didn't care about her being 17, he should have just went to another state where the age of consent is 16, I guess. That would be like the only solution to this problem, right? Or, you know, he could have just not done this at all. Like, he couldn't have waited another year for her to turn 18 to, like, make a move. Like, why did he have to, like, bro, I don't understand. But assuming he wanted to get with her regardless of her being 17, the only reasonable thing to do was to go to another state where the age of consent is 16. And I just want to make it clear, even if he did go to a state where the age of consent is 16, that is still very weird. Even though it's legal, you know, it might be right or it might be legal, but it's still weird. No one is doing that, okay? That's just like, that's like some check your hard drive type of stuff. But I'm just saying, in this situation, the only way that he could cop out of that situation and be innocent is by doing that. That's all I'm saying. I don't know. Bro should have just stayed home and watched Star Wars Episode 3 at that point. Like, I don't understand. It's just like, I'm so confused because bro was literally told by her friend that, yo, she is 17 years old. You don't want to do that. It's pretty much ending your career. He knew that she was 17. He knew. And like I said, you know, I would understand if, you know, maybe she showed him a fake ID or something. Like, this, she screwed him over type thing. But no. Bro fully knew that she was 17 and he was 25. And he knew that the whole time. And he still proceeded to get with her and have an intercourse. Ew! Intercourse with women! Ew! He still knew at the end of the day. What is wrong with you? That's literally self-sabotage right there. What are you doing with your whole life is over now. And honestly, I don't think he's gonna respond. I think he's just gonna go on a permanent vacation and just pack it all up, end the YouTube channel, end everything, say thanks for everything, guys. Because this guy definitely has millions of dollars now. Or he could just be quiet about it for 2 months and then come back, but still, people are still, the comments are gonna be flooded. Like, yo, can you please address this tana mongeau situation? We need to know what happened. So I really don't see a way how he could, like, come out of the situation on top, because he kind of cooked himself. And the fact that Gabby Hanna literally exposed the situation, like, years ago, and then tana mongeau came out and said it randomly, like, the same exact way that Gabby Hanna said it a couple years ago, and the story literally matched up. Like, dude, the evidence on this is kind of crazy. Even though it's not that much, and we still don't know too much about it, we have enough to come to conclusions. Not yet. This is all alleged still, but you can, if you're not brain dead, like I said, you can kind of come to a conclusion already. So yeah, I think bro might officially be cooked, and I don't think there is any way to come out of this situation. Like, what can he do? What can he say? Sorry? That's not gonna cut it. Nobody's gonna forgive him for what he did. The only thing that he could do is probably sue Tana for, like, defamation or something, and hopefully he can try to win that if he really wants to. I don't really know how that stuff works either, so I don't even know if he can do that. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. And this is my new channel, by the way, where I will only be posting long-form videos. And yes, ScreediTalks is me, Screedy. Yes, I'm not impersonating myself. This is my actual account. YouTube, please do not take this down. Thank you very much. And liking and subscribing would really help me make money faster. That's all I'm in it for, guys. So would you help a brother out? Thank you so much.